In today's episode of the WWE Rumors Talk Show, we will be talking about Rey Mysterio's daughter, Aaliyah, possibly turning on him and joining Buddy Murphy. Also, we will be talking about WrestleMania and its changed location for next year, and much, much more. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned, and let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE Rumors Talk Show. I'm your host, Brandon Hodge. Got a brand new microphone. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. But anyway, guys, I just want to warn you. I have to warn you. Got to put a disclaimer here. Ladies and gentlemen, this stuff's very juicy. So get your juice boxes out. Get your juice boxes ready. And let's go ahead and jump into these juicy rumors. So the first rumor is about Ivar from actually the Viking Raiders. So this is horrible. I always hate to hear stuff like this, but Ivar is injured, and it's quite a severe injury, and he's going to be out for a while. How long? We don't really know until after the surgery, but basically, I just have to say, he's having neck surgery, guys. So neck surgery is a very big deal, and typically, wrestlers are out of action for up to a year. Most of the time, it is a year, if not longer. And when they come back, they may not be the same anymore. So we'll see where it goes for his career, but I would say around a year. So we're not going to see really the Viking Raiders on TV for a while. I mean, just because he can't wrestle doesn't mean he won't be on TV. I mean, he could be on TV doing stuff. But as for wrestling, it's looking maybe up to a year for Ivar, but who knows? I will keep you guys posted if I hear anything else, but that is the current situation. The next rumor is about Jeff Hardy. So Jeff Hardy is a name that we thought would be leaving WWE and, going over to the next thing everyone's talking about right now, AEW. We just figured that would happen because that's what happened to his brother. Like, the Hardy Boys are no more. The Hardy Boys have kind of split up. They're in two different wrestling promotions right now. So we just kind of assumed that, Jeff Hardy, when his contract was up, he would just kind of leave WWE. And that isn't actually the case, because the rumor is Jeff Hardy has actually signed a brand new deal with the WWE. So actually kind of shocking the world doing this, and apparently it's not a short deal by any standards. He still has some time on his contract. He's working out because he was injured and had to take some time off for some personal reasons, and they kind of tacked that time he had to have off on top of the contract he already signed, and now he signed a new contract on top of that contract, so yeah, he's kind of stuck with WWE for a while. So this new deal is apparently 3 to 5 years, but he has some time to make up on top of that, so it could be maybe even up to 6 years. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I love Jeff Hardy. I love him in the WWE. Just as for a Hardy Boys kind of thing, we're not going to see that at least for another 6 years, or at least another 5 years. I don't know how much time they've actually tacked on. So who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what happens, but Jeff Hardy has reportedly re-signed with the WWE. The next rumor is about Rey Mysterio's daughter, Aaliyah. So, she hasn't really been on TV too much. Just the past few weeks, she kind of just showed up along with her mother. So, the deal here is, when Rollins kind of kicked, Murphy to the curb or whatever, Aaliyah showed a little, remorse. I don't want to say remorse, but a little sympathy for Murphy, which kind of made people think, wait, is Aaliyah joining Murphy or whatever? Which is like, she just can't feel sorry. But then again, after everything Murphy has done, especially to her brother as well as her father, I mean, it's a messed up storyline. But the rumored actual storyline that is going to be happening is, yes, she is going to be joining Murphy. And I don't know why WWE do this all the time. They always do this, but that's the rumor, that what's happening. And I don't even know how to say this. It's not just going to be, she's not going to just be joining him. She's going to be romantically joining him, and they're going to be a couple, I guess. I don't know why WWE always do this. Every time they put a female talent with a male talent, it's always got to be a romantic kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. She's going to, I don't know if Murphy's going to be full on heel still, or maybe he's going to join Rey, and maybe it won't be so bad. I don't know what the plan is. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But the rumored plan right now is for Rey Mysterio's daughter, Aaliyah, to actually join Murphy. Okay, the next rumor is about Hell in a Cell this year. So Hell in a Cell this year was originally scheduled for November 1st. But I do have to inform you guys that there's a rumor going around right now that the date has been changed. It is no longer happening November 1st. It is now happening, rumored to be October 25th. So October 25th. So it's going to be a week sooner, apparently, which kind of makes sense. I mean, we do have Hell in a Cell, and then, if we were going to have Hell in a Cell, on the 1st, I don't know, 3 weeks later, we would have, Survivor Series, because Survivor Series was going to be the 20-something, I think. So, the third Sunday of November, I believe. So that was a little close. So they've moved it back, apparently. Now, I don't know what the plan is for fans, if they're going to attempt to have fans back for Survivor Series or maybe in Hell in a Cell. I don't know. As of right now, if I hear anything, I will keep you guys posted. I heard there is a plan, which we will talk about a little bit later in this video. But guys, the rumor is Hell in a Cell is no longer happening on November 1st. It's now going to be a week earlier on October 25th. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and the next rumor is about WrestleMania. What year are we on now? 37 already? 37? It's just crazy. I remember when, like, 25 happened. It's just crazy. I feel old. But anyway, WrestleMania 37 is scheduled to be happening in Los Angeles, California. But there's an issue, as we all should probably have guessed by now. You know, the thing going around right now, which I cannot say because YouTube for some reason hates that word and doesn't allow YouTubers to say it. But the illness that is currently going around, it doesn't look like WrestleMania is happening in Los Angeles. Plus, like the mayor, I guess it was the mayor of Los Angeles, or maybe it was someone else, but some official very high up to do with the government in Los Angeles, California, has basically said WrestleMania is not happening. He said no large events will happen within the next year in the city of Los Angeles, and that was WrestleMania. He kind of blew it out. So WrestleMania 37 doesn't look like it's happening in Los Angeles for that reason alone, but I've talked about that months ago, because that's old news. The new, like, current rumor, news, or whatever we want to consider this, is the Staples Center is the arena, you know, WWE would use for Raw, SmackDown. Like, they would have SmackDown the Friday night there, maybe Saturday they would have Hall of Fame inside of the Staples Center, and then they would have Raw there and even NXT there and all of that. Well, the news is that normally when they would have, you know, Friday night SmackDown, the Staples Center is actually booked. They let it go. Normally, I mean, when they book WrestleMania with a city, they lock down those dates, but it looks like they have actually, WWE have actually let those dates go so other people can have them. So a concert has actually been booked for the Friday, where Friday Night SmackDown would usually be, and there's actually another concert booked for the next night where the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony would normally be. So that's gone, so it's very reasonable to go ahead and guess that, you know, WrestleMania will be moving cities entirely to somewhere where it's not as I don't know what kind of word I want to use. Congested, or like just a hot spot kind of deal. I mean, there's a lot of cities that aren't like kind of on top of each other. They're like Los Angeles, and Los Angeles isn't as bad as like somewhere like, I don't know, New York City or something like that. But if they move it to like somewhere else, like maybe like somewhere in, I know Texas gets a lot of shows, and a lot of people don't want Texas to get more shows. But that's just for an example. Like, people are more spread out. They're not so much on top of each other, and it's not like crazy. But it kind of depends on the city. I mean, there's a lot of cities they could choose from. I mean, Florida is one, but Florida's not really much better. But who knows what will happen by 2021 time. But as of right now, it looks like WrestleMania is a no-go for Los Angeles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the final juicy rumor for this episode of the WWE Rumors Talk Show is going to be about fans returning to shows. So this is something we have talked about ever since we could stop going to shows. Like, I'm a guy who loves going to wrestling shows, and the actual last video on this channel was a vlog of me going to a wrestling show, because other wrestling promotions are allowing the fans to come back. WWE is like kind of the last holdout. Like, AEW is allowing it in a small capacity. Now, indie shows are allowing it. I went to an indie show, you know, a few days ago, and there's a vlog up on the channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's like my first vlog since January. But anyway, my point is, a lot of different companies are allowing fans to come back safely, and so safety is the number one thing here. So waiting is not going to hurt anything by any means. But it's getting close to time where they can reasonably like bring back people, and they can do all the proper safety measures or whatever, just like everywhere, like every other company does. Like, each group is seated 6 feet apart. They're required to wear a mask for the entire time they are there, and all like good stuff. And there's like hand sanitizer all over the place. So, I mean, that's a great thing. They can have their safety measures and all that. But the question is, when is this happening? And the answer is, I don't know. But what I do know is WWE have put together an actual team. There's a team on this to find venues outside for this fall when they can actually return and kind of have fans coming back. They want outside venues, so the shows would be outside. Maybe, I mean, I don't know what kind of venue they're looking for. If they're looking for like I mean, honestly, they could just find like a parking lot and put up a giant tent or something. But they want kind of an outside venue. They want fans to be able to come back, and they're kind of looking for outside venues, specifically in the southern United States where the weather would be nice in the fall. So yeah, that is something they're looking at doing. I don't know when it could possibly be. Maybe around Survivor Series time would be my guess, November time, but who knows. But I know for a fact that I will know more about this in the future, and I'll have more information, so come back to the channel and check that out, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. But it's very exciting news. They're obviously doing this very cautionally and safely and all that good stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see what they do. I don't know how many fans would be allowed to come, but my guess is it's going to be pretty hard to get a ticket for the thing. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of the WWE Rumors Talk Show. If you're brand new here, go ahead and make sure to subscribe. Turn on the push notification bell to be notified when I upload another amazing video just like this one. But thanks for watching, guys. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.